We're back, guys, with the game number 6. If you'll notice the bracket, which you certainly have by now, this is Jeremy Bright playing against Sam Suied. Jeremy and Kendall, both really great players of Netrunner here at the store in Tulsa, and this is one of Jeremy's first tournament. I think maybe his first tournament. He lands himself in the top 8.
Look at that.
Long-time tabletop player, though, and of course facing off against Sam Suied, a well-known, at least to me, in this area, Netrunner player. Came up with some great decks, really a good Anarch mind. That's why I kind of pay attention to Sam, of course. Mm-hmm. And I'm Steven, and you're Robert. They can't see you, but I looked at you when I said it. And this is game 6, so this is the next round of the winner's bracket here. So both these guys won their first rounds. Woo. Looks like Jeremy probably won as Corp, and Sam probably winning as Runner.
What are those suave-looking tokens on that NBN identity over there?
They're suave, aren't they?
Oh,
so
man.
suave.
So suave.
Those are the recurring credits. Those just recently released. Depending on when you listen to this video, then it may not be recent at all. Maybe years ago.
Yes. We're going to put this one in the time capsule.
But we think they're nice. We hope you guys love them. We've had some good feedback on them. So if you need some, if you want some, they come in sets of 5.
Boomsish.
And they're pretty easy to pick up. Just check out our data token page. And I'm done rattling off advertisements to you guys. Let's get to the matter at hand. Sam Suied over there on the left playing NBN. And this is what has lovingly become known as Yellow Jackets, from what I understand.
Whoa.
It's a kind of a new take on NBN.
Is that because it has a nice sting?
It does. The sting is actually one of Shinobi.
Ooh.
And that's a nice 7-cost piece of ice. Whenever you res it, it has those 3 traces. And if you have enough money, it can outright kill the runner.
Ouch.
And I know that a couple of guys coming from Texas were playing this deck, and there definitely were some first turn, second turn Shinobi kills on some curious runners. So Jeremy's going to have to be very careful. And Jeremy over on the other side playing Kate. Just looks like a pretty straightforward deck. I see a Cyber Feeder in hand, which means to me that he's probably doing some Parasites. Otherwise, it's not a terribly good investment. And Jeremy, always a control player. Both these guys, very just interesting minds on this game. I pay attention to how both of them play and build decks because it's very different from a lot of the things that I think about doing. The other thing with this Yellow Jackets deck, I think one of the big things is blue level clearance, filling a spot there, getting some card draw and some money, and just really letting this deck tick along. It reminds me somewhat of the deck that Veen was running at Worlds last year. Mm-hmm. Kind of that green level, getting cards, getting money, and just really speeding up the tempo of the game and making it a true fast advanced style play. And Sam leaving R&D open to kind of perpetuate that. It's like, yeah, come on in. Waste your time, waste your credits. Come on in.
Come on in.
We don't much care.
Oh, Corroder.
Corroder, pretty solid play. Always threatening. Always good.
Nice.
And Cyber Feeder, passing the turn over.
I love that card. I don't see it as much as I used to, though.
It's true. It's just...
Is it not as good anymore?
Well, it's the classic.
expert.
It's the classic thing that happens whenever games just keep releasing cards, as they tend to do. Cards just get different, right? So like a card that was good when there was 3 other options is less good when there's 10 other valid options, And Jeremy not even taking the time to peel his recurring credits.
Might as well just plop a banana down there.
And Jeremy is a wild man.
That's great.
That literally takes 2 seconds.
Man, that is truly great. I love this.
I can't be bothered.
Oh, thank you. I want to maintain their pristine condition forever.
Sam running it long ways here. Two remotes going down. Also protecting R&D there.
A lot of horizontal development here.
Yeah, I know that he runs a lot of Ash as well, which of course probably isn't down now if it's not doing anything, but some asset-based economy. And asset economy takes a lot of flack, or it used to. It used to be all operations, like I need this money now, I need to get money, then fast advance this thing out, etc. But asset economy is really good for your tempo players. It's really good because you get money, costs you an action, especially if it's not even rezzed, and then your opponent has to go over there and trash it. That costs them money, of course. So, a marked accounts, for instance, your runner just can't lose that tempo to go over there and spend 5 to trash it. So you just get this kind of steady stream of income, and you win either way. The real question is it enough to make it worth playing? And a lot of players think so. A lot of players think no. 15 credits for Mr. Sam Suied. He's got tons of money coming in here, and we're going to see what he's going to do with that money.
Spend it.
Not established a whole lot in the form of strong remotes or anything like that. Is he going to score out of hand? Is he looking to get an Astro Sansan going on? We're going to find out. I have no doubt, Robert. You just stick around.
I'm sticking. Very sticky.
We're going to test run for Magnum Opus from Jeremy there.
And then a cut.
And then money.
One cut.
Money.
Cash. And checking.
And check that remote. It's a Jacko.
He's backo.
And he's going to go ahead and use Jackson's power before the chance to trash. And I think Jeremy actually probably a little relieved. You know, if I'm him, a lot of times I play as the runner whenever I'm watching a game. I think as the runner. I feel as the runner. And I think I'm happy that I didn't have to pay 3 there.
Very happy.
There's Sam, Insta-remote there. It's got tons of money, just install 2 pieces of ice, and then what I can only believe is an agenda on top of the Ash that was already there.
Power it up.
We've got yet another run coming in.
Man, that was speedy quick.
Modded for Opus, and then getting some cash. And Astro comes out with no problem. And you love not having to pay to res a Sansan or Biotic to get Astro out.
Like butter.
That's a huge economy advantage there for Sam. And
He's
the game
staged.
is on.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Clock's ticking.
Clock is ticking.
You only got so much
Cyberfeeder,
time.
unfortunately, really not doing anything right now. It's been out for a while.
Is this why people don't run it?
Corroder, again, not doing anything. So there's a lot of cards on the board here that Jeremy has not been able to use here. Not been able to utilize. Including that clone ship.
It's true. What's going on?
Still building. And a lot of times this happens.
It's
You
that
kind
shaper
of
build.
keep building things up, and then eventually you just start to run and get through any kind of defense that you can. And I would not actually be terribly surprised to see, if we get some more econ from Sam, to see a Shinobi over on that remote that could be there, honestly.
Ooh. Can you imagine? That'd be scary.
Got to keep the runner honest.
Opus. See ya.
Sweeps weak for 4. Oh, baby, it's good.
Fantastic. Man,
And there's another agenda coming down.
Whew. That's got to be stressful for Jeremy there.
Yeah, Jeremy's got to do something about this. You can't, especially if that's another Astro.
Yeah.
If that's another Astro, we can just put this game in the locker room.
Yes, sir, we can.
And I'm not sure what Sam is running on the agenda suite. Could be running NAPDs. That's certainly my preferred. But
Checking it.
all right, Jeremy, gonna give it a check.
Check, Mike.
Gonna check the discard pile here to see what could be clone shipped out.
Ooh.
Hey, a pop up, no big deal.
Classic. Pay 1 game.
And there's a Rotozero.
Hello, Roto.
Oh, that's massive
Ow,
tempo.
Pew, pew, pew.
Massive tempo for Sam there.
That is a big swing
Takes
right there.
out the Opus. That is huge.
Didn't he just ditch another one?
Oh, yeah. He can clone chip it back out.
That's
but
true.
Man. Oh, Jeremy, if he wants to get up ahead of this game, that's just so hard right there. Just
Man.
so hard.
It sucks.
He'll 0 strength Rototurret. It's such a bummer to lose to that, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm sure Sam checking to see if a Parasite was in the discard pile there, because that would have solved that problem immediately.
Yeah, look at he split.
But still, with so many credits, Ash is going to just keep you out of anything here, especially you got to come through a pop-up window. SMC comes out. So again, a little bit more building up here.
Here we go. And what are we
And
maybe
Sam's
scoring?
going to advance here.
Boom, boom,
And there's
boom.
another
Oh,
Astro.
man.
Massive.
Worst thing yet.
Hard for Sam to lose this game at this point. Jeremy has got to do something immediately. He's got to start hitting R&D. He's got to maybe hit HQ, try to pull an agenda here, and just stop this train.
So when you're in this kind of scenario that Jeremy's in, do you just go crazy? Do you just start like throwing yourself at the corp and seeing what you can do?
I think you start to accept more risk than you normally would in a game. You start to face check a lot more. Oh, so what? You know, if it hurts you. I think you have to hope for better situations than could be there to pull you out of this game, because you just can't play the usual game of just like classic kind of making the right econ calls, the right plays, etc.
Plinking along.
All right, and so Jeremy's going to pop into this remote, hopefully get rid of that Ash when there's nothing on the line. And it's an Ash. And doesn't have the credits to trash it. That's
too
awful.
Bad.
Just
That's
awful.
the worst.
No. That's really bad news for Jeremy.
Yeah. What was he? I'm curious what he might have thought was there that he would run without credits to trash.
Do you not know?
Interesting.
Do you not know? As I said, this is Jeremy's first outing, I believe, first tournament.
Yeah, that's true.
So he may have thought that Ash was two to trash. You know how it goes whenever you first are getting into a game, and it's like, how much is it? I can't remember.
I don't know that.
Or maybe it didn't count for the pop-up window, that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
That can always be a bummer.
It's a bummer, man.
But you can see it on Jeremy's face whenever he hit that. He was like, "Oh man,
Whoopsie doodle.
I should have done better than that." This one's really scary here. So if Sam is running something like a priority rec, some kind of a 3-pointer, this could be game right here. Just an advance 3 times with the 2 Astro counters. Could be running any number of things. Executive Retreat sometimes you'll see out of NBN decks. I ran that one for a time. And I guess we're going to find out.
And
Jeremy and I really just no good way to find his feet here.
yeah. You just got to assess as best you can.
And R&D and HQ have just remained completely unthreatened here. And I think that's been... Sam has hit a lot of great cards. You know? And of course, your deck is full of great cards. Hitting those 2 Astros up front and having the remote to get them off, really, really excellent.
Yep.
Modded for a R&D interface there, and then he is going to run R&D, and it's just a pop-up.
Pop-up.
So, I mean, you know, the funny thing is, he could just straight up win the game here if it goes his way.
It's true.
There's a score on the breaking news, and score NAPD.
Nice.
Amazing.
Great. He's in the game.
Get another credit, and we're going to wait for R&D next turn. Could easily be it.
Whoa.
And what does he have? Advance 3 times, 2 Astros, and that's the Beal.
Hello,
For
Mr.
the game.
Beal.
Unbelievable. I can't believe I didn't think of Beal. Of course,
GG.
Beal. That's
Of
the
course.
beauty of Beal. So, wow. That was a rough game for Jeremy there. I think the tempo just really didn't go his way. Almost made up for it there at the end.
It's true.
Hit the R&D interface, and you'll notice, like, NB Index, you just don't know. Are they running really good ice? Are they running scary ice? Or are they just running trash like pop-up windows? You just got to check. But Jeremy doing what he could. And now he's peeling his recurring credits, so glad to see that.
Now he's got the time. He finished early.
Thank you guys for watching. Congrats to Jeremy and Sam. Jeremy's going to move down to the losers bracket, try to make his way back up. Sam's going to move on, and we're going to catch you guys at a future game. We'll see you there.